How many times have I had the thought, I'm not good enough? Millions. And how many times have I questioned why I have that thought? Just once. This is the story of how I decided to knock people off their high horses. I am a dancer. I have been since the age of 3. In 2014, my last year of high school, I did a part-time dance course at a school renowned for producing professional performers. The thoughts that ran through my head daily would make you think I hated myself. I was in a world where competition was inescapable. I would fight to be seen, sweat to be in the front, and bleed to be the best while battling my mind's critical voice. I can't do this. Mandy jumps better than me. I'm shit at hip-hop. Ew, look at your flabby stomach. You shouldn't eat dinner tonight. There's no way that choreographer will pick me for the front row. Yup, he didn't. I suck. Fast forward 8 years, I talked about this with one of my best friends, a dancer like me, and she revealed something so shocking it made me question my entire life. I was telling this friend, we'll call her Lynn, how I felt inferior to the people dancing around me now, even though technically I'm equal to or even above their ability level. Why do I still compare myself to them and come up short? How come I feel like I don't belong? Like Rose in my short story, The Seasons of Life. Why do I still feel bad about myself? Having gone through the same thoughts and feelings in her own life, Lynn answered so eloquently. She said, I would put the dancers around me on pedestals. If Mandy jumped higher, I'd place her on a pedestal above me. If I looked up to the older dancing girls, they went up there too. But once I could jump as high as Mandy, she would remain on that pedestal. And as soon as I was in class with the other older girls performing alongside them, in my eyes, they remained above and better than me. But do you know what's worse than comparing yourself to someone? Comparing yourself to someone you don't like. Now, there's a girl that I see at my current dance studio. She's incredible at what she does, but she is a flakier human as they come. And for years, she'd sit up there on her high horse looking down at me. Now that we have the same status, she still stands atop that pedestal with me looking up at her, wondering why she's so high above me. And then, talking with Lynn, we figured it out. I put people on pedestals and high horses based on what I knew about them when they ascended the throne. But people change. I change. I learn who people actually are, where it counts most, on the inside. I get to know their true nature. And though they may appear to jump higher than me or be better than me externally, they could be horrible humans or have messed up personal lives, or be embarrassed by toenail fungus they just can't shake. No matter what I see or use to measure the people around me for a spot on one of my precious pedestals, I will never see their complete picture, and they'll never know mine. That, and the fact that everyone changes, has shaken the world around me. Pedestals are crumbling and high horses are bolting for the hills. I need to examine the pedestals I've erected and the people I have placed on them. Just because Mandy jumped higher than me years ago doesn't mean that I'm a lesser dancer or person than her. It does mean that I have held on to something which has only made this mindset of inferiority fester, and it's not healthy or helpful moving forward. A brilliant quote from John Green's Paper Towns comes to mind. He says, what a treacherous thing it is to believe that a person is more than a person. Just think about that. What a treacherous thing it is to believe that a person is more than a person. So I'm knocking people off their high horses and letting them walk around on the same ground as me. From now on, I'm going to be conscious about the people I place on my precious pedestals. I believe good things can come from looking up to the right people for the right reasons. And I'm starting with the girl from the dance studio. She may be a better dancer, but there isn't a chance I would consider putting her on a pedestal with that personality.